Wherever you're joining us around the world, let's celebrate a little bit of South Florida this afternoon. Welcome along to Miami, everybody. It's the 77th venue to hold a World Championship Formula One Grand Prix, and it is the first World Championship Miami Grand Prix. Round 5 of the Formula One season in 2022. We are here in South Florida for 57 laps of racing. The celebrities have come to celebrate. Let's hope we put on a show that's fit to remember. This track, 3.36 miles around the Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Dolphins. It was a car park. It's now a brilliant racetrack, and we'll see what our drivers do, coping with the 19 corners, 12 to the left and 9 to the right. 3 DRS zones, as you can see, too, and a lap distance at full throttle for 72% of those 3.36 miles. 57 laps to come, maximum speeds round about 200 miles an hour. And how will the tyres cope with the track temperatures in the very hot conditions we've had throughout the weekend? Soft as the C4, medium as the C3, hard as the C2. The hard tyre could be a favoured race tyre if it's a one-stop race, but some of the teams thinking that it might be pushed more to a two-stop race if the track temperature remains around 50 degrees. We've had a bit of rain this afternoon. That's cooled things down, but it won't last for long. Here's the starting grid then for the first ever Miami Grand Prix. Esteban Ocon couldn't take part in qualifying. He had a damaged chassis. He lines up at the back with Nicholas Latifi for Williams, whose teammate Alex Albon a place ahead alongside Guan Yu Zhou for Alfa Romeo. Next comes the two Haas drivers. Mick Schumacher out qualifying Kevin Magnussen at the 15th and 16th on the grid. Sebastian Vettel will start in the pit lane. Daniel Ricciardo on his own. On the day, he equals Mark Webber as the most experienced Australian driver. Fernando Alonso 11th ahead of George Russell for Mercedes, and we move into the top 10 where Yuki Tsunoda's on his own because Lance Stroll, like his teammate, will also start in the pit lane this afternoon. Pierre Gasly, a season best 7th on the grid, lines up alongside Lando Norris for McLaren. And then we get into the top 6. Two former teammates, Lewis Hamilton alongside Valtteri Bottas, best ever qualifying for Alfa Romeo since 2019. Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen making an all Red Bull second row. The front row has been locked out by Carlos Sainz and the championship leader, Charles Leclerc. Ferrari on form during qualifying. What can they bring us for this race this afternoon? Both cars for the Scuderia on the front row for the first time since Mexico 2019.